What's up, you guys? It's Boomoo. It's been such a long time. I just want to talk to you guys about the most important thing when it comes to doing a digital marketing or social media marketing presentation is asking them questions. It's not really about like telling how amazing you are or how great it is. I think one of the big mindset shifts that most people should have is how to be interested into the client rather than appearing interesting is one of the big things that I found out, which basically what I'm talking about is question-based selling. It's one of the most powerful things that you can do because it gets you understand more about the business model that they are in, give them an understanding how digital marketing works. And the first question you always want to ask or how you want to gear towards it is, well, Mr. Business Owner, thanks for your time for having this marketing presentation or having me into your office to talk more about digital marketing. Why are you looking into digital marketing and why now? Exhibit. So they're going to tell you why they want digital marketing and why they want it now. So it kind of puts them in a position of you a little bit higher up by just basically asking that question. Or if you want to make it sound just pretty simple, you can just say, hey, Mr. Business Owner, obviously we have this digital marketing meeting. What are you trying to accomplish with digital marketing? Or what is your goal with your business, this online platform that we have that we booked today? And they'll say basically the answers that you're looking for or what they personally want from their business. Some business owners might want to say, I want more clients. Or some business owner might say, I have enough clients, I just want to grow my PR status, right? So there's two different things. So you got to adjust. You don't want to assume like the business owner always want more clients, and they can't even have any peace of mind when it comes to their own business. That's probably the purpose why they started a business, right? Just so they can control their flow and their income when they start that business, right? So if they're looking into your platform, they most likely are spending some type of advertisement. You want to ask them, right? Well, how many clients do you have currently at the moment? How many more clients do you want to build on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, or yearly basis? And if you are building more clients, what have you done in the past that's been working or not working? And why do we have this meeting today, right? So it puts you in a position to have a better understanding. Have they used any digital marketing services in the past? And if they have, what has worked or what hasn't worked, and why they brought you yourself here knowing it's a digital marketing service, right? Now, if they haven't, that's great. You want to ask them, are they doing any like traditional advertisement like billboard, magazines, or even radio, which must be sound pretty crazy. But you want to ask them like, doctor or business owner, you're spending X, Y, and Z amount of money on these platforms to draw in clients. Can I ask you how many of those clients are coming to your office on a weekly, monthly basis? Can you tell me that? And can you tell me your cost of acquisition on those marketing services that you're using, right? So most of the time, if it's the business owner, they will have a really hard time telling you the exact number, especially if they're like a dentist or a doctor in a sense, because basically their whole life is about making treatments and helping patients. So if they do know the number, that's great. You want to ask them, if you're using those traditional advertisements, why haven't you gone online when that's where all the attention is? And you can bring down case studies, right, where 1.6 billion users are on Facebook. That means 1/6 of the world are in there. Or you can talk about how today's advertisement, about anywhere 60% plus of marketing is actually coming from the phone. Like the cost of acquisition is actually coming mostly from the phone nowadays instead of the traditional billboard advertisements or the commercials that you see on TV, the local magazines or newspapers. Because quite honestly, a millennial like myself, I'm not looking at those papers anymore. I'm more looking at more digital words or videos or digital platforms to get a better understanding on certain businesses or services that I'll need, right? So you have to put some case studies and make them realize, especially these old school owners, make them realize that online platform is where your audience is, and they're not actively seeking you at sometimes. But when you do remind them or they're scrolling around and see an advertisement, it's an opportunity to capitalize, get an acquisition of those clients. Because if you don't, your competitors are most likely are going to go in that direction. And you can tell them, can I show you what your competitors are doing right now at the moment to acquire your customers or even stealing your customers, knowing this is how much people are searching that specific keyword, dentist in Orlando, or the nearest car shop around me, or auto sales shop, or car dealership with the best reviews, and you tell them like how many people are searching that keyword on a daily, weekly basis, and you want to put them in a very, very strong but very power move question saying, doctor or business owner, have you realized this is how many people are actually searching for you? And you are not actively trying to acquire these clients, which basically means you are losing money on the table on a weekly, daily basis. And your competitors are most likely have a good chance to take them away from you. Have you realized that, doctor? Or have you realized that, business owner? And you want to talk to them, right? Asking them like key questions, obviously, like how much money does your client spend on you on a daily basis? Or what's the average cost that clients spend with you? When they return, is it the same amount or more likely high? And if it's high, what is the main reason why they're paying more compared to the initial visit, right? Now, if you can find data and you can find information on why that's happening, it gives you more specific information what you need to better serve not only the clients, but give them a better service. At the same time, give an opportunity for the business owner to ask for more money, right? Because if the business owner is making more money, then you as a digital service person can ask for more money, knowing that their whole goal is to bring back the person in the office, supposedly, if they're making more money on the second visit, right? Which most likely they will. So you want to find out like what is the thing that they're familiar with digital marketing, what their goals are, and what's been keeping them actually wanting to get to that position, that goal, and how have you been proving to do it, or show case studies that people have been doing it and that the business owner themselves can accomplish that as well. And you want to be very transparent as well. And supposedly the conversation is going really, really well, then you want to hammer more on the future pacing questions, such as, okay, if we can produce X, Y, and Z amount of customers and put X, Y, and Z amount of dollars into your business, what would that mean for your business and for your future, in a sense, right? And you want to really pay attention to what they say, and some people will be like, okay, all right, tell me how can we do this? Or you can also say, so what some questions do you want to ask me so I can make this more of a reality for you, doctor or business owner? So, and you want to zip it, right? Because you want to ask you questions on almost like a negotiation on how you're going to make this happen, right? So the most important thing is asking a lot of questions, but when you ask questions, you want to keep on telling them what the benefit they can expect from your service. Obviously, you want to talk about how more people are online. Phone is actually the most powerful tool that you have, and that's how you should be acquiring your customers from this point on. And you want to also talk about how you can make it a reality, right? And show case studies, proven information that they can't argue, because you don't want to just say something and expect them to like be convinced automatically just because you said it, right? So that's the most important thing, is repetition, knowing your information, being an expert of your market, knowing what the other competitors of that niche or that specific business model is doing and how much money they're missing out. Because the pain for business owners, especially if you're doing B2B, is how much money they're going to be missing out and how much results on they're going to be missing out when they can be a better business owner or make more money. However you want to distinguish it, or what kind of vocabulary they're using, you want to ask them, because accountants, they're going to talk about money, they want more client acquisitions, they want to take over more balance sheets. When it comes to dentists, it's more about returning customers to them and new customers consistently, because people move in out. If it's in a transient state, you want to point that out, that Florida is an example where there's 1,000 people come in every month to Florida. So you want to talk about the client acquisition. You want to adjust and really present that you're expert of your field and show that confidence that you have, because ultimately they're not going to buy based on your marketing service. They're going to buy based off what you can present and how much you know and what you can do for them. Focus on what you can do for them. Obviously, don't talk too much about like how amazing your service is, but focus on more about their goals and what they want to accomplish on their business. That's the most important thing. and your service is actually the middle ground or the middleman that's actually going to accomplish going towards that goal. And if you can pace it and actually build that image for them, that's the most important thing. You don't want to push like how this is the thing, this is the future. You want to push more like what the results that you are able to put and what you have done in the past. If you haven't, focus on the case studies, because that's going to really help you boost on where you need to be. And I hope that gave you guys a little insight on question-based selling and how you guys can present in your marketing field, and I hope that can also transition to your income. So hopefully that helps. Hope you have a good one. Thank you so much, guys, for making it to the end. Make it to the end club. These are some videos that I've been filming that are pretty popular when it comes to social media marketing, making your own presentation, or even my conversation with an actual dentist on how to actually acquire a dentist and the ways to approach with no digital marketing service. So hopefully that helps.